back to the 2013 League of Legends All-Star Weekend live from Shanghai, China. And right now, Jad and I are excited to be joined by the Chinese LPL's Misaya. Congratulations on the 1v1 win.
Thanks.
What is 1v1 practice like? How did you do it?
我跟我的All Star 的队友有练习很多 solo 的练习。
He practiced his teammate from All Star team.
And yesterday, you guys were victorious over North America. What impressions did you get from the North American team playing against them?
你昨天看到他们打了有 Toys 还有北美的，对你印象最深的北美队你是什么样的？你印象最深的就是北美他们的打法呀，他们的策略啊。
我觉得北美的团战牛打法，然后还有他们的一套体系，非常的让我们吃惊。没有想到他们能打出这样的一套战术，就是很肉很肉。
They are super surprised for the strategy of the North American. Like North American team like to team fight and build super tanky. So China team is super surprised.
So what does it mean to you to be chosen as the all-star of your region?
对选的全明星对你意味着什么？
我觉得它对我意味着一个很大的荣耀，也同时给了我一个非常大的压力，因为能代表中国这么大一个国家的那个位置去参加这个比赛，实在是太荣幸了。
It means a great honor to him. Also, it's a great opportunity that to represent China to fight in the All-Star. That's great.
And within the All-Star team, with 3 members of Team WE and 2 members of IG, what was it like playing with the IG members? Or what has it been like playing with the IG members?
Say again?
What is it like playing with 2 people from the other team?
说这次有3个 WE 的，2个 IG 的，你觉得跟 IG 的人一起合作感觉如何？
我觉得挺愉快的，他们的个人能力都非常的不错。然后这一次我们有一次全新的体验，一个新的队伍、新的打法，跟我们以前的 WE 是完全不一样的。我说跟 IG 的配合，他们非常不错，因为他们的个人实力都很强。然后我觉得这一次在这个新的队伍是一次非常好的体验，因为这跟以前的 WE 完全不一样。
You say 2 members from IG is just super good at personal skills, and they will have a very good experience and brand new feel compared with Team Waterloo.
All right, Misaya, thank you very much for taking time out of the busy day to join us, and best of luck to the Chinese LPL squad and the rest of the tournament.
You're welcome.
All right, guys, we're going to send it back over to D-Man Freak and Joe at the desk.
Thanks a lot, Riv. And now we've got a special treat for you. Some of the best League of Legends cosplayers in the world are getting ready here to set up and take the stage.
And today they'll be trying to figure out whether it was Shen, Akali, or Zed who betrayed the clan.
Some fantastic cosplay there, Demon, and they scouted me early on. They tried to get me up there as Gragas, but I was having none of it.
I'd have been your wingman, man. We could have both got our bellies out and gone for it.
I was actually there as Timo. You might not have seen me. I was standing still.
All right, guys. Earlier on, we asked you to send us in some questions that you've always wanted to ask either us or the players. So it's time to have a little bit of a Twitter AMA.
That's dangerous, because last time I did an AMA, I got about 500 questions in 20 minutes. I was just like, what do I do?
Wasn't fast enough. No. But let's get on to the first one there. Conkless asks, what surprised you the most about the All-Star games from yesterday?
I was actually surprised that everything ended up being a 2-0. I thought the games were going to be... the games actually were really, really close. You know, the North American squad, by all rights, probably should have won the second game and couldn't quite close it out. You saw the first game between EU and Korea where, honestly, all of Diamond's games, I thought, all right, they'll take game one. And we never saw game three, though.
They were 5-2 up in kills, and then they just kind of threw it at the Dragon a little bit. And the same with North America. They were 5K up in 18 minutes. And then they didn't manage to get it through. What it surprised me most was really Korea's. Just their sheer coordination. Absolutely phenomenal yesterday.
Yeah, this is a team that's obviously still in the middle of their season, we shouldn't forget. And they've not had much time to practice. They're going to be going back to finish off OGN champions.
There's like 4 different teams in that team. It's not like most of them are 3-2. They're all split, and yet they just played better than everyone here so far.
The thing is, everyone's going to want to practice against them because Korea's so competitive.
Yeah.
Getting that extra spot from winning the All-Star Weekend team tournament, like one of those players could be on the extra team that gets through. Like, they're motivated. Everyone else is like, well, we could be the whatever.
We could be the 4th team, yeah.
Right. Like, there's so much at stake for everyone in that region.
Well, let's have a look at our second question then. Dragon9888 asks, Soaz versus Dyrus, who do you think will make the biggest impact in the game? Which, of course, will be Europe versus North American LCS All-Stars. That will be coming up, actually, in just a little while.
To me, I actually want to say Soaz. As long as he's able to play like his play style from Fnatic. Dyrus is super consistent. Dyrus is super good, and I don't want to take that away from him. But Soaz is a playmaker of a player, right? He grabs more individualist champions and makes plays and makes an impact.
Well, we saw yesterday, North America has got to be double lift. Obviously, he was so strong, absolutely dominant performance. Just the rest of the team weren't quite on his wavelength at times. But going back to Europe, I think Alex Ich, because for me, he's not turned up to this tournament yet, which is a little harsh. The guy is like the most awesome guy you'll ever meet. He's like really true and honorable. Honestly, he's true to life. He's like you guys tried to sabotage him yesterday.
Don't get me in this one.
You guys tried to sabotage him with that question, asking him, would he, who's the best star in their team? And he was just like, that's a horrible question to ask me.
Yeah, and like you said, I mean, in that 1v1, okay, it's blind pick, so you can't really judge it too much. But you saw the look on his face. He looked kind of not vacant, but he didn't seem to be the pumped-up Alex Ich that we usually see. Hopefully, for them at least, for Europe, that changes around. Let's have a look at the next one then. It's got Freak in there. How does Riot Freak come up with his amazing puns? And that is from Starlux. Freak, share the world, share your secrets with all of us.
So it's actually a flag that comes off in my head. When I hear a word with 2 meanings, I'm just like, I take like a half second and think, can I think of another word really easily? So like, death sentence to death paragraph was like, oh yeah, okay, I got it, right? And then I'll save it away for later. The other half actually get written by our amazing LCS writing crew though. So I have to give a big shout out to Ben Winters who writes about half my puns.
Cheating.
Honestly,
we don't get that in Europe. We have to do it ourselves.
That's right.
He should do the other half because he's funnier than you as well. Sorry, Freak.
Oh, it's completely fair.
That was only a joke.
No, sure.
But guys, keep those questions coming. Of course, we are at LOL Esports, and make sure you use that hashtag All-Star. Before the All-Star teams head into the Rift, let's take a look back at today's 4 semi-final skill competition matches.
Yeah, in the top semi-final, top lane semi-finals, it was technically a top semi-final as well. It was Europe SOAS taking out China's PDD in grand style with that Nunu. And the second match, Korea's Shy blasted past Garena's Stanley in very, very quick style.
Absolutely, the games were so different too. It's what I'd like to see from these matchups is how they're differently played. So obviously Nunu comes in there as a sustained monster. The AD carry trade was hilarious as well, where Man Paris just barely leveled and Stanley would have had him.
Almost there, of course. In the mid lane skill match is the Garena All-Stars toys. Well, he dismantled Ambition very, very quick. The Jarvan coming out. Nobody saw that one coming. And while China's Misaya, well, he took Europe's Alex Hitch out in slow, steady, controlled style on Orianna.
So that's going to be a really fun matchup as well because there's completely different players there. Misaya, right, play the steady games that I'll out-trade you for days and eventually I'll win, no big deal. I'll just have my mechanics back it up. And the other side, it's just like Toy saying, I'll just kill you, whatever. So, I mean, if those guys pick the same champions, they play the same styles, it's going to be a really explosive match.
So then, with the semi-finals of the skill competition complete, let's have a look at the final matchups. First of all, in the 2v2 final, it's the North American LCS All-Stars Double Lift and X Special taking on the Korean LCS's Prey and Mad Life. Crazy, crazy game that's sure to be. And in the jungle finals, it's the epic showdown between the European LCS's Diamond and the Korean LCS's Insec.
That's the one I'm really waiting to watch. I'm really excited for that one. In the top lane, it'll be Europe's favorite, Nunu SOAS, taking on Korea's LCL Shy. While in the mid lane finals, of course, it is going to be Garena All-Stars Toys facing off against the Chinese favorite, 4.5 million votes, Misaya.
And remember, everybody, it all starts on Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific and on Sunday at 3 a.m. Central European Summertime. And on day 3, we've got a surprise. You asked and we answered. Tune in to the world premiere of the League of Legends cinematic, A Twist of Fate.
It's as simple as this. We wanted to honor the amazing League of Legends community, so we're excited to share this brand new cinematic with you guys.
And the cinematic will debut immediately following the final match. So make sure you don't miss out on that one. But enough about day 3. We've still got a load of action left here in day 2 with 2 epic best-of-3 all-star team showdowns. Up first, of course, it's North America versus Europe in a battle to get there into the next round. Me and Freak are going to be over there battling it out ourselves.
And, of course, this match is going to have a huge impact on the World Playoffs. The winners earned their top team a first-round bye in the World Playoffs. The loser here is the only region here that won't get that privilege.
And, of course, our second match of the day features the debut of the Garena All-Stars themselves. 3-part TPA, effectively. We all saw them get collecting their rings, but they are up against the home team, the Chinese LPL All-Stars.
And the winner of that match is going to be the first team to come into the grand finals of the tournament. Of course, that'll be played on Sunday, so another really important match there.
Yeah, plenty of amazing action coming up. We've got to take a short break, but when we return, it's North America and Europe fighting to avoid elimination from the team tournament. The 2013 League of Legends All-Star Weekend live here in Shanghai, China. We'll return right after this break.